Hello twin flames and welcome to this reading. So as promised, we're going to do a DM to DF horoscope reading for each sign, and this is going to be a message from your twin flame, your masculine energy for July. So whatever sign your masculine is, then obviously tap into that sign and it will be a message for you. And I'm going to do something pretty special. I've got 12 messages here. 12 messages, and the angels have guided me to these. I haven't just written these, I've pretty much found them in my drawer and I've numbered them, and there was 12. So we're gonna go for this. So each sign I'm gonna shuffle, and there's gonna be an extra message from your twin about your journey, what you need to know. So thank you for being here, and if you are new to the channel, welcome, subscribe, join our family, because we're here for you every day. So I'm going to use two very special decks of cards for this reading today. We're going to use the special messages, but we're going to use the Divine Masculine Opens Up deck. And this is by our soul sister, Sandra. And this is a beautiful deck. As you can see, you've got the masculine there on the bench, and, you know, he's got his phone out, and it says it all. You know, sometimes he's holding his phone, he's either looking at you on social media, looking at photographs of you online, or looking through his old emails or texts, or, you know, looking at you, or he's writing a message to you. Sometimes he might not send that message, but you were on his mind, and he's really showing you there on that bench a lot of loneliness, isolation, working things out. And on the back of the deck, we've also got the beautiful dog, which is the symbol of loyalty and companionship and partnership. So we're going to bring in this deck to bring in a message from your twin, and we're going to use a real Divine Masculine's deck. This is the Divine Masculine Messages to the Divine Feminine by our soul brother George, or my Divine Masculine, George Blue Eyes Tarot. And I love this because this deck has been created by a real Divine Masculine. You know, so a Divine Masculine has created this deck, which gives it power. So we've got two decks, one created by a strong Divine Feminine who's channeled the Divine Masculine, and one from a Divine Masculine channeling the collective energy. So let's do this then, okay. So remember, whatever your masculine sign is, that's the reading you go to. Obviously, this is for all energy. So, you know, whether it's sun, rising, Venus, you know, whatever, if you're guided to that message, that's for you. So if your masculine, for example, is a Cancer sun, but he also has, you know, a rising or a Venus in another sign, then always go where you're guided to. Okay, the angels will direct you what to do. So let's do this. So angels, what do we need to know? So which sign are we starting with then? So we're going to start with Cancer. Wow, and this is really interesting and important because we're in Cancer energy now, and obviously we move into Leo energy later in the month. So if your masculine is a Cancer, this is the message for you. So what does your masculine Cancer want to say to you? So I'm going to start with a special message. So we want one, what do we need to know? One card, there it is. Okay, let's try and come out, it's at the back. 315. Okay, so you've got the number 12, which is all about stability. It could also be a big sign in there for the 12th month. For December, you could also get a sign there for the 12th of the month, 12 days, 12 weeks, okay, 12 months. But this is saying to you all as well, okay, there's power, there's stability coming into the connection. And the message for you is the number 315. So the message for you, then I'm going to read it out from the Kyle Gray book. Okay, so I'm going to bring in the angel numbers. Okay, so what's the number meaning for your journey this month in July? What does it mean? So the message is, the changes you are seeing are the answers to your prayers. Trust that the next steps on your path will be delivered to you. Very beautiful. So there's changes happening in your connection because they are the answers to your prayers. And your masculine is saying to you here, I am taking the steps I'm being guided to take to bring in stability so that we can have faith and grow together and build a life. And that's truly what he wants. And right now he's in his power because this is his birth month as I record this in real time. So what does he want to say to you? So what do the Cancer masculines want to say to the Divine Feminines? What do the Cancer Divine Masculines want to say? Okay, I'm going to wait until I get a clear card coming out. There we go. So I've got two jumping out, very powerful, knocked over the Cancer sign there. So what do we need to know? They're giving me the word breakthroughs. Okay, just like when someone has cancer, you know, you beat cancer, you break through it. This is what your masculine is showing to you. I am beating what I am seeing as a cancer in my life. So that could be a karmic situation, you know, a fear, something they are dealing with. They are beating that. Maybe your masculine is ill and dealing with an illness. And he's saying to you, I'm moving past this. There's a breakthrough coming. So there's a big message here. There's a breakthrough coming. And he's saying to you, I know that we are twin flames. Wow. So he knows on some level. He may not be able to express that to you or talk about it yet. He may not even be able to express it yet. He may not know himself what the word twin flame means as a word, but he certainly feels it. He certainly understands the connection on a very deep energetic level. So he may understand the word soulmate or soul teacher more, or soul connection, than a twin flame. You may be trying to work out what it is. And he's saying to you, I'm working on forgiving myself for all the pain and hurt that I caused you. How could I do that to you? And the masculines go through this on the journey. They go through a lot of deep regret and pain and struggle about the way they've acted and the things they've said and the way they've behaved. And he's saying this to you, you know, I'm sorry. And he's kind of like, you know, even if you look at the dog there, and even though it's the same dog on each card, I'm seeing, you know, this kind of feeling energy in it. Yeah, you can feel the energy of the dog there, you know, that kind of the hurt behind the eyes and the way he feels. And he's showing you he's loyal to you. And he knows he's done you wrong. He knows he's hurt you. He knows he's caused you pain. And he's realizing that you were twin flames. So this is a journey where we learn and grow. And he's saying, I'm sorry for what I've done, but I've grown from that experience and I want to make it right. I'm sorry, here we go again, another sorry. And thank you, angels. The angels say, you may say, here we go again. I'm sorry, here we go again. I've heard it all before, you know, here we go again. And the angel's saying, well, he is sorry and he is expressing this to you. And it may be a here we go again, but he means it genuinely from his heart, because somewhere deep inside of himself, he knows you're twin flames. So this is also about you forgiving and releasing and trusting the power of this love. I'm sorry for not responding to your messages. So if he hasn't responded to you, you know, if he's silent, if he's left you on read, if he's kind of disappeared and you're thinking what's going on, he's saying, I'm sorry. I just wasn't ready. And I also don't know how to respond to you without making things worse than they already are. I'm working on it though. So he's saying, give me time. So this is a big message for you, Divine Feminine. If your Cancer masculine is being quiet, there's breakthroughs ahead. Don't force it or rush it. Give it the time it needs. Give him the time he needs. Give her the time they need to be able to express to you, to be able to move towards you. And there's an apology there. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the way I treated you. I'm sorry for not responding to you. I just wasn't ready. But I'm working through it now and finding my way. I'm coming up with better replies and responses. So give me time. So the big message for you this month is be flexible, be adaptable. Everything you're asking for is an answer to your prayer. You may see the number 315 or even the number 12 this month that shows you all as well. I hope that helps. Have a great month and I'll see you soon. Wow. Okay, next sign. What masculine are we doing next then? We're doing Gemini. Wow. So if your divine masculine is a Gemini, then this reading is for you. So we're going to start with the special deck. So what do we need to know for Gemini? What does the Gemini divine masculine want to say to the divine feminine, no matter what sign the feminine is? What do the Gemini masculines want to say? Here we go. So we've got the number 10, first of all, which is a number of power. So I feel this is your Gemini masculine saying to you, in July, I am stepping into my power. And separation is preparation. Wow. So you're being reminded that if you're in any form of separation right now, you're being prepared for union. You're being prepared for the future. Your journey is protected and safe. So I feel you may see the number 10, 10, 10, you know, or just the number 10 itself as a sign that all is well, because separation in any way, shape or form is preparation. And he's saying that to you. He's saying, I'm preparing right now. I'm getting this done. I'm sorting things out. Trust me, all is well. So what does he want to say to you? So what does the Gemini masculine want to say to the feminine in July, please, angels? What does the Gemini masculine want to say? Here we go. I've got 2 cards coming out there. What does the Gemini masculine want to say? Very quick out the masculine deck there. So the message is, our paths will cross again. Wow. And this is beautiful because if you're in separation, that's the main thing that goes through our mind. You know, will we meet again? Will they come back? Is it going to be okay? And he's saying to you, yes, our paths will cross again. There's nothing to fear. He's saying to you, I want to be with you so badly, but first I need to release the fear that grips, paralyzes and stops me from moving towards you, my heart's truest desire. So he's saying to you, you are my heart's truest desire. You are everything I want, and our paths will cross again, but it has to be right. You know, I want to be with you so badly. So he desires you, he wants you, he dreams about you, and he wants to be with you. But he's saying, I need to release the fear, and he understands that on a very deep soul level. So this is a good sign because he's saying to you, from his higher self, I'm not going to mess you around anymore. Okay, I want to release all the things that grip me and paralyze me and stop me before I come towards you, so I won't run again. So he's saying to you, I don't want to run again. I'm being prepared now for everything. And the reason why I'm being prepared is because our paths will cross again. And when they do, I want it to be right. Very beautiful. Keep shining your light bright for me, my love. You are truly the light that keeps me going, even on my darkest days. So your masculine is saying to you, even on the darkest of days, you give me hope. You guide me, you light the way, you inspire me to become a better person. So keep shining your light. So this is really a big message about what you need to do as a divine feminine during July. And that's keep shining bright. Keep the light going because you are the lighthouse and the powerhouse of strength he needs to move forward. So even on my darkest days, you keep me going. Separation is preparation. Very powerful. I hope that helps. Have a great month and I'll see you soon. Wow. Okay, next sign. Who are we doing next then? What masculine are we doing next? So we're doing Sagittarius next. So if your divine masculine is a Sagittarius, then this is the reading for you. So we're going to start with the special deck here. So what message are we getting through? Okay, here we go. The number 6. Wow. And the number 6 is connected with the physical 3D world. And I feel you're being asked to look through that, you know, to see through the illusion of what goes on in the matrix around you, the wall that's kind of pulled over your eyes. And he's saying to you here, trust me. And even if you go to his social media and he seems like he's having a great time, he's saying to you, you don't see what's happening behind the scenes. I'm dealing with things to be with you. I'm releasing things to be with you. Trust me, all is well. So the 6 is connected with the ego and needing to release that, because the ego edges all the goodness out and brings in anxiety and fear. And when we're in faith and love, it brings, you know, all the goodness back in. And he's saying you are going to be fine. So I feel this is a big message from the angels that all is well. You know, you are going to be fine. This is going to be fine. The connection is where it's meant to be. All is well. You are going to be fine. And that's a real message coming through from your twin's higher self and from heaven, that all is well. There's nothing to fear. So if you've seen the 60s this month, 666, or, you know, the number 66, don't panic and worry because you think it's connected with the devil. Just know it's a reminder from the angels saying, don't worry about the 3D world, the physical aspect of it, because you are going to be fine. So what do the Sagittarius masculines want to say to the feminine? Here we go. What do the Sagittarius masculines want to say? Well, I love this deck by George because it just straight out the deck, because, you know, he's so connected with the masculine energy because he is one. So he's saying to you, can you forgive me? Wow. So your Sagittarius masculine is apologizing to you for, you know, many, many different things. This may just be that they weren't ready, or, you know, they ran away, or they got your hopes up and then they ran away, or they said some horrible things, or they denied the feelings, or they stayed where they were. And anything that's happened in your connection, can you forgive me? And the angel's saying, you're going to be fine. It's going to be okay. Trust me. So he's saying to you, please, can you forgive me? Trust me. I'm doing the best I can. I'm working on it. I'm finding my way. And I find it hard to show you my love, so I use sex as a way to show my affection and love. So maybe, he's come across quite bold in the way he feels about you. He may not have shown you he wants you in a loving way, but he's come across in a very primal way for you. Maybe he's been sending you emojis or wanting a picture or, some form of kind of sexual intimacy that maybe you're not ready to give. And he's apologizing for that. And he's saying, can you forgive me? Because I don't know any other way right now to show emotion. So please trust me. So I feel this is him saying to you, I want you in every way, not just in a physical way, but I want you emotionally and spiritually in all ways, shape and form, because I love you and you are the one. And he's apologizing if he's come across as, quite bold in his energy, when he wants you and desires you, if he's ever made you feel like that's all he does want. Or maybe it's the other way and, he hasn't shown this at all. He's completely hidden his emotions from you, but you felt that energy. And he's saying, can you forgive me? Can we start again? Trust me. So this is another sign to see through the illusion, to try and see through any text messages or any emails or anything he sends you where you may feel it's just a purely physical thing, because it's so much more than that. And he's saying, I can see now that there were a lot that I needed to heal. There was a lot I needed to heal in my life. So he's realizing, he's healing from this connection, that you open him up to his truth and that you've triggered his spiritual awakening. The way I acted and everything I said was a result of my own fears. So he's saying it wasn't you, it was me. It was my own fears, my own traumas and my own past hurts. And I am healing my life so I can be with you. And I feel there may also be some trauma there that could affect his intimacy with you. The way he is intimate with you or the way he shows his love. So he may show love to you in that primal way because he doesn't know how to express it in a loving way. So the angels are asking you to see through the illusion, to take fear out of the way and just see it through the eyes of love and have compassion. I realise now that some of the people that I used to hang around with were giving me advice that were not to build but to destroy what we had. And at the time I listened out of my ego, not anymore. So it feels like he had people around him, or he has, but it feels more like a past tense. He was spending time with people who were trying to, kind of turn him against you or, point him in a different direction, or even if they knew nothing about you, which is more likely, they felt an energy shift or something in him and they were trying to keep him in a lower vibration. And he's saying, I realise that now. I realise that those people or those situations weren't really good for me. And I'm moving out of that energy because I don't want it anymore. I listened out of ego through pride and because of what society says and because it's things I've always done. And now I'm following my true path. So I feel your masculine is on a very deep journey this month of healing. And also a deep journey of growth to understand not only who they are, but what role you play in their life. And they're asking you to trust them. And that's why, you've got this number 6 energy, which is connected with the physical world, asking you to let go of the when and, to realise that all is well and that you are going to be fine and that he truly does care. And he's asking you to forgive him. I hope that helps. Have a great month and I'll see you soon. Wow. Okay, next sign for the masculine we're doing is Aquarius. Wow. So if your masculine is an Aquarius, this reading is for you. So we're going to start with a special deck here. There it is, number 2. And 2 is power. Okay, because 2 is the number of partnership, the number of twin flames, because you're together 2. Okay, 1 becomes, 2 become 1, but like 1 as in 2, 2 single people become 1. Even if he's with someone else, see it from a higher perspective. You are 1 when you were together, and until then you are 2 separate bodies. So you are 2 that become 1. And 2 is a big sign from the universe. So if you're seeing the number 2 in July 22, 22 on the clock, or 222, the universe is speaking to you, saying to you, all is well, trust me, I'm working behind the scenes, don't worry, relax and breathe, the journey is taken care of. Every person matters. So this is saying to you, everything has a reason. There is a reason for everyone and everything that happens as a twin flame. So if they are with someone else, they are learning from that person, and so are you. Because you're learning to release jealousy or envy. You're learning that nothing and nobody compares to you. You're learning through that person that you are enough, that nothing compares to you because you are the divine feminine. And you're learning to trust and let go and have faith in what will be. And he's learning through that person to heal all of the kind of core wounds and things that he needs to heal, so that he is not broken anymore and whole for you. And he learns from that person that no matter what he does or where they go or what they do, it will never be enough because you are the one. So that person matters, because without that person, you both wouldn't learn those powerful lessons. So every person matters. Every situation matters, because everything on this journey is a catapult to where you're meant to be, because all paths lead home. So that's the big message coming through. Every person matters. So straight out the deck here, we've got, I love you so much, I just can't keep denying it. So your Aquarius masculine is saying to you, I just can't deny it anymore. I can't keep denying it because I love you and you are the one. And I feel if he's in a karmic situation or he's been through that, then it's saying, it's coming to an end anyway, because he can't deny it anymore. That person has taught him what he needed to learn to be able to realize what you mean to him. So, trust and keep the faith. I'm releasing the programming and the conditioning of society. So he's saying to you, everything I've ever done, it's because of how I've been brought up. It's the things I've always done. The way that society says I should do something, or, like the programming. So, the people say things when you're growing up, your mum, your dad, your brothers, your sisters, your family, you should do this. You should be married by this age. You should have kids. You should do this. You should live this place or do that job. And that's a form of programming or a form of conditioning, or the way that it should be, when you see things on the TV or in a film, and he's been conditioned as a masculine. He's been living in the Matrix world. He's been living in a kind of society where, the rules are this, and you as a divine feminine know it's totally different. So you're learning to understand that he is learning to understand, to release all of this conditioning. And that's why he's saying to you, I can't deny it anymore. I've tried to hide it. I've tried to get on with my life and live in society and live the way that society says, being programmed and conditioned, and I can't do it anymore. So this is a huge sign of your Aquarius masculine waking up. And that's why the message for you is to trust the journey and to understand that every person matters on this journey, because everything is helping him to wake up. So trust the universe with the number 2 to do what it needs to do. I hope that helps. Have a great month, and I'll see you soon. Okay, next sign then we're doing is Leo. Welcome. So if your masculine is a Leo, then this is the reading for you. Okay, so we're going to start with this deck here. So what does your Leo masculine want to say to you? Okay, whatever sign you are, divine feminine, you may be a Leo. Okay, I feel there could be a Leo connection here for perhaps 1 or 2 watching. But whatever sign you are, this is your message from your Leo twin. So we've got the number 1. So the number 1 is a number of new beginnings. It's a new number of a fresh start, number 1. And I feel that's him saying to you, you are number 1 in my life, and I need to make this right. I need to make this happen so that you know that. And the message is, they always think of you. So they always think of you, divine feminine, because you were their number 1. Okay, there's a song, you are my number 1, and I'm really feeling that energy. So he's saying to you, you are my number one, no matter how things seem. So what does your Leo masculine want to say? Okay, what does your Leo masculine want to say? We go straight out to George's deck here. When I run from myself, not you. So he's reminding you here, he's not running from you. He's running from himself, from his own fears. Yeah, they just give me the burpee energy. His own anxiety, his own insecurity. It's not you, it's me. So trust that and don't take it personally, because he's always thinking of you. So if he's run from you, or, you know, he's gone distant and you're thinking, oh, he just doesn't care, he's saying to you, you are my number one. And meet me on the 5D. So if he's gone quiet, if he's run away, then he's saying, just meet me on the 5D, because that's where I am and that's where my higher self energy is. And that's where I'll be able to give you all the love that you deserve in this moment. So you've always got that 5D connection. I know it's not enough, because I know you want that physical touch and you want that physical life together and that commitment. But he's saying to you, while I'm healing, while I'm learning, while I'm growing, meet me on the 5D. I haven't run from you, I've run from myself. And I'm running towards you in the spiritual realm so I can heal. So this is a big sign about a new beginning. And I really feel the more you connect in the 5D reality, the better things will become in the 3D reality. And he's saying to you, yeah, I am working on becoming my true authentic self. And that's what he's saying. He's saying I had to run so that I could work on this. And that's why he's coming to you in the 5D, because he's showing this to you, that you are his number one and he's always thinking of you. The person I've always desired to be. So he said, I'm working on it. I'm working on becoming my true authentic self, the person I've always desired to be, and the loving, caring and well-balanced partner that you dream of having by your side. So he's saying to you, I want to come to you, I want to come back to you when I'm ready. You know, not necessarily when he's ready, but when he's ready. You know, when he's healed, when he's molding himself into who he's meant to be for you. You know, this, not the shadow side of him, but the fully whole, complete side of him. He wants to give that to you. So this is really respect. You know, he's saying, I respect you enough right now to pull my energy back until I can give you everything in the physical world. So until then, meet me in the 5D, because I'm always thinking about you. And to me, you are my number one. I hope that helps. Have a great month and I'll see you soon. Wow. Okay, next sign. What masculine are we doing now then? Right, Libra. So if your divine masculine is a Libra, then this reading is for you. So we're going to start with the special deck here. So let's get a message. Here we go. So we've got number 7. And number 7 is about manifesting your dreams. So I feel this is a big sign for you that, you know, your Libra masculine is closer to you than you actually realise. And that your dreams are manifesting and are starting to come true. We've got pulling away as awakening. Yeah, exactly. So, you know, if he's pulling away from you, he's showing you here he's awakening. And he's pulling away so he can help the dream to manifest. So he's awakening, he's understanding, he's going within. So remember, when they pull away, never take it personally, because he's starting to understand. He's starting to make sense of things. He's starting to find a solution. He's going within, he's working it all out. So what does your Libra masculine want to say to you, divine feminine? Here we go. What does your Libra masculine want to say? Wow. You know, this is so powerful, George's deck, because when it's created by a divine masculine, you just feel the power when you're shuffling. It's really beautiful. So he's saying to you, I'm finding balance through the experiences that I'm experiencing. And this is really beautiful because Libra is about balance. And he's saying, I'm balancing myself. That's who I am. That's the energy I'm in. And I'm finding that balance through the experience that I am experiencing, because he's awakening. Even the words sound very ascension. You know, the experiences I am experiencing. So he's making sense of everything. He's understanding. We are one. So he's also understanding that you are one. You know, he's saying we are one, and the experiences I am experiencing are helping me to understand that. So he's feeling a lot more balanced. So if he's pulled away, this is a really good sign because he's closer to you than you think. As I walk on this earth, I feel closer to you. And they just made me kind of bite my gum a little bit. So he's saying sometimes he has to pinch himself. Is it real? The way he feels about you, the way you feel about him. It's like he has to pinch himself to see if he's going to wake up because he's never felt or experienced this before. And he's saying that to you, wow. You know, he says it's kind of like he's looking up for answers and guidance and he's receiving that. And he's saying, as I walk on this earth now, I feel closer to you. But sometimes I have to pinch myself to see if it's actually real. Meet me on the 5D. So you're connecting on the 5D realm, or you will be feeling him more in the 5D as he connects with you. So even if you're in communication, you know, when you're not communicating, you're still going to feel his energy because he's connecting with you in that way. And he's saying, I'm awakening, I'm understanding, and I'm in the 5D. I'm realising so much more. So I feel his dreams are becoming very vivid. He may be travelling to you in an astral way and he's awakening, saying to you, if I pull away, just meet me on the 5D. Heart chakra. So he's working on opening his heart and, you know, really feeling that energy, sending love from his heart chakra to your heart chakra. So you're going to feel that. You may feel butterflies coming up from the tummy. You may feel fluttering in your heart. You may feel warm energy as you feel the power of the love. And when I run from myself, not you. So again, he's saying, I'm not pulling away because I don't care. I'm pulling away because I'm going through awakening. I'm pulling away because I'm facing fear and anxiety and insecurity that I need to fix. He's saying to you, I feel so embarrassed by the way I treated you and I don't really know how to face you. So he's also dealing with an insecurity here about what he's done and, you know, feeling a bit embarrassed, a bit childlike about it. How do I face you? You know, he's afraid of coming forward because he's afraid of, you know, you having a go at him or pushing him away. And he's saying, I'm embarrassed. I can't believe I did that. Why did I act that way? So there's also an apology there for you. And no matter how things may look on the 3D, always remember that looks are deceiving and the 3D is an illusion. You have no idea how much mental anguish I am in behind closed doors. So again, he's saying to you, I can't believe I did that to you. I'm so sorry I did that, but now I'm realising because I'm awakening, that's why I'm pulling away. I just want out of this situation so my life can change for the better. So it feels like he's saying, I need to leave my karmic situation. I need to leave what's going on. Maybe he's even said to you here, I just want out of this connection right now so my life can change for the better. So in other words, he's saying to you, pulling away is awakening. So, you know, he doesn't need like any stress right now. There's maybe pressure on him. Pressure to conform, pressure to do. And he's saying, I just need time for me. So I feel he's going through a big awakening this month that's going to lead to such magic and such joy. So he doesn't really wants to be out of the situation with you or he wants to move on. It's not that at all. He's pulling back because he's awakening. And he's showing you this now. He's saying, I want my life to change for the better. And sometimes until we go into separation, it won't change because it's stuck. And that separation or that pulling away comes in to really move things forward very quickly. And when we understand that, we let things happen with the natural order of things. And we don't try and force or stop the natural order of this connection. So trust the journey. If he's pulling away from you, trust that this is because your dream is manifesting. So if you start seeing 777, big sign of change, magic and power that's flowing in. He is opening up and he's showing you all these things to say to you, I'm just doing the work so that when I come back to you, you will let me in. I hope that helps, okay? Next sign, so we're doing Scorpio. So if your divine masculine is a Scorpio, this reading is for you. So I'm going to pick a card, okay? One of these special cards first of all, there it is. So we've got the number 8. And the number 8 is a number of abundance. So this is a great message for you. It's a big sign things are moving forward, that abundance is flowing in. I feel, you know, a lot more financial security this month as well. So it kind of feels like your masculine is getting their house in order. So if you start seeing the number 88 or 888, that's why. And the message is silence creates healing. So remember, if he's silent, if he's distant, he is healing. He's learning, he's growing, he's starting to understand. So what does he want to say to you? Okay, what does he want to say to you during this month? What does he want to say? Here we go. Got 3 cards. So the first thing is, all my life, I never learned to open up to my feelings, and I always ran away from facing my fears. So it has not been easy for me to do this, but I've been working on it bit by bit. It is scary, but I'm learning and I'm healing. And I love that because it says I'm healing, because silence creates healing. So if you seem silent this month, or a bit more silent, than before, or if you're worried about anything, let that go, because the silence is creating healing. And he's saying, all of my life, I've never really been able to open up my heart, but I want to now, and I intend to, and that's what I'm healing. I feel that I'm being guided on my journey in all sorts of amazing and different ways by the universe, my spirit guides, and by you. I am grateful. So he's seeing synchronicities. He's seen the signs about you and this connection, and he's grateful for it. So when he's in the silent times, when he's quiet, he's actually understanding on a very spiritual level what this connection is. And he's sharing that with you, and he's saying, I'm grateful for you for not giving up on me, for loving me no matter what I've done. And I'm sorry I've hurt you and let you down, but I need you to heal. And that's why the silence comes in. I am making plans for our future, and I am excited. So I feel that, I feel kind of like a butterfly in the tummy feeling. They're giving me like an itchy neck. So it's like he's itching for change, because the neck is connected with changes and rigid feeling, ideas, or, changing your mind. So he's saying, I am making plans in my mind for our future, and I am excited about it, no matter how it seems. And I have never been so sure of anything in my life as I am of a future with you. So he knows in his heart and soul he wants to be with you. And especially the more I heal and transform. So there's the word again, heal. So he's healing, he's transforming. And the more he does this, the more silence he's able to have, which means you let him do what he needs to do, the more he heals. And the more he transforms, and the more he starts to visualize that future. I just need to get to where I need to be first before I actually come to you. So he will return to you, Divine Feminine, but you just need to trust. And he's saying to you, you're on my mind. You're on my mind constantly. Of course I'm thinking about you. Of course I want you. And I am moving towards you. So this is a big message about trust. And if he is a bit quiet or silent in July, it doesn't mean anything bad, because it means there's a great transformation taking place, a great healing. Think about that caterpillar that goes in the cocoon, and he has to move through that energy to become the butterfly. And that's a very silent time, even though for the caterpillar it isn't, because he goes through struggle and change. So it may seem quiet to you, but for the masculine, he's got a lot of busyness in his head. And he's saying, trust me to find my way. I hope that helps. Have a great month, and I'll see you soon. Wow. Okay, next sign then. Next sign. So the next sign we're doing is Taurus. So if your divine masculine is a Taurus, this reading is for you. So we're going to use this special deck right now. So what do we need to know? Here we go. We've got the number 5, very powerful. So a lot of changes coming in this month, and the 5 is connected with change. So you may see 55 or, 5:55 on the clock. Big sign of change, and the message is all paths lead home. So no, don't worry about anything, because he'll get where he's meant to be. The changes that are currently happening or needing to happen will lead him where he's meant to be, and that's to you, because you are his home, because all paths lead home. So again, it doesn't matter where he is, what he's doing, who he's doing it with, he will always end up by your side, because you are the one. So what does he want to say to you in July? Very powerful, these messages coming out here. Okay, let's take it. So he's saying to you then, we've got, I know we are twin flames, so trust me. Very powerful. So he's saying, I know we're twin flames. He can't get it out, thank you. He can't get the words out. He doesn't know how to say that. He doesn't know how to express that because it's a feeling. Okay, so he knows it and he's saying, trust me, at the right time, I'll be able to express this to you because all paths lead home. Can you forgive me? So, he is apologizing for the things he's done. He's saying to you, I'm healing now in the crown chakra. So he's being illuminated to the truth. So his crown chakra may be tingling, you may be feeling that, and illumination going in, solutions, understanding and power. I will always remember how special you are. So, when he sits there at night and he's on his own and he's got time, he just can't stop thinking about you and how special you are. And he's saying, I find it hard to show you my love, so I use sex as a way to show my affection and love. So he may be reaching out, with, a sexy emoji or wanting to get jiggy, and you're thinking, why is that all he seems to care about? And it isn't that. He's just dealing with a world of emotion that he needs to understand. I'm finding balance through the experiences I am experiencing. So all paths lead home. So another sign here that no matter what he's doing or who he's doing it with, it's giving him the knowledge, the wisdom and the power to find his way home to you. So you're being asked to trust here. I'm making a decision towards our union. So he knows he has to change things. He's working on that now. And he's saying, it's okay. They give me the word safe. It's safe. So it's safe for him to make this decision because he's got the time to do it. I'm dreaming of you. So he's dreaming of you. He's dreaming about you. He's dreaming of the future with you. He's visualizing that. And we will be reunited. So there's really nothing to fear. So if you're watching this panicking, is he going to return? Will we be together? Will he leave that energy or that situation? You will be reunited. Okay, it's inevitable, but it is in divine time. Hear my message through music. So he may not be able to communicate with you right now, but he is communicating through music, through the lyrics of the songs and, the music that gets you in the feels, those songs that really make you think and connect with him. And he's saying, always be joyful, my love. I feel it when you are happy, and it makes me happy to know that you are happy. It also helps me to feel lighter in myself and to move towards feeling more positive about us and the situation. So he's asking you to keep your vibration high and to not worry about anything because all paths lead home. So big message here for you that all is well. Stay joyful, raise your vibration, work on self, focus on gratitude to set you free. I often hear music, so here it is again. Hear my message through music. He's saying, I often hear music that reminds me of you. It both puts a smile on my face and uplifts my heart, but it also brings tears to my eyes due to the pain of not being able to hold you in my arms. Very beautiful. So the music you hear this month is going to be significant. So because of that, I'm going to bring in my deck, and this is the first time I've used it in this reading today. So this is the Messages Through Music Oracle for Twin Flames. So what messages is he showing to you, or what is he speaking to you through music? Here we go. Oh, wow. All is well, first of all. So he's showing you in music that all is well. When it gets a bit much, give it to heaven. Throw your hands up to heaven and trust that everything is going to be okay. Everything is going to be okay. They give me that song, every little thing is going to be all right. So he's showing you in music that it's going to be okay. Always listen and follow your heart in matters of the heart. So always listen to your heart. So you might hear Listen to Your Heart by Roxette, but he's saying to you, trust your intuition and follow your own path. So he's saying, I'm starting to see. I'm starting to listen. I'm starting to understand. Be your own muse and light your own way. The angels will guide you. This is a message from your twin flame that they are stepping away from the crowd and starting to be true to their own path and journey. The path is lit to you. Why? Because all paths lead home. This is what he's communicating to you in music, that all is well. Separation is coming to an end. They don't want to be apart from you any longer. So he's letting you know this. Your twin flame wants to stay. They may spend the night or find it very hard to end a conversation, and they are showing you they love you. So he's showing you in music he doesn't want to say goodbye. He says, I don't want to say goodbye to you. I don't want you to run away from me either. I want you to know this is so real and that all is well. I am tired of having so much inner conflict. I just want peace. So he's saying to you, I've had enough of all the stress. I just want peace. Love, joy, freedom, happiness. That's what I want in my life. And I know I'll have all of this with you. I just need to make the required changes so I can be able to share my life with you. And that's why you've got number 5, because 5 is the number of change. I imagine all sorts of negative scenarios happening if I come towards you. So he's also dealing with his fear about how you'll react to him, or what it will mean, or if something will go wrong. And it puts me into fear. I don't think I would be able to survive if you rejected me. So he's saying, if you rejected me, I don't know what I'd do. And obviously you would not reject him, Divine Feminine, but you're kind of guiding him through the heart chakra that all paths lead home. So trust in the love. Hear the message through music. He is speaking to you and he's showing you how he feels in many, many different ways. So trust in the love. Have a great July and I'll see you soon. Wow. Okay, next sign then. Next sign we're doing is Capricorn. Welcome, Capricorn. So let's see what the energy is then. What does your masculine Capricorn want to say? You might be a Capricorn, okay? So this is the Capricorn Divine Masculine. So here we go. We've got the universe is on it, relax, okay? And this is the number 3. So have faith in this journey. You might see the number 33, 3 or 333. You may look at the clock and it's 3:33 because it's your twin saying to you, it's okay. The universe is on this. I'm receiving all the messages and all the signs and everything I need to from heaven. And it's going to be okay. And the angel's saying to you, just relax about it. Relax, breathe, especially if you're ghosted or you're blocked or you're being ignored. Just relax, all is well. But this is a big sign that the universe is moving things forward. So as a Divine Feminine, if you start to see spiders this month, that's a sign from heaven. That's a good sign. It's the universe saying, I've got it all under control. There's nothing to worry about or fear. So what does your masculine want to say to you? We've got, I am afraid that things might go wrong. So he has insecurity just like you do. He has insecurity too, and he's saying, I'm just afraid of things going wrong. And the universe is saying, relax, it's going to be okay. I'm on it. There's nothing to fear. Maybe that's what's on your mind. I'm afraid things are going to go wrong. And the universe is saying, just relax right now. I am releasing the programming and conditioning of society. So he's saying to you, I'm releasing that fear. Because that fear is conditioned and programmed into him from society. Fear of things going wrong. Perhaps he's been so hurt before, he's afraid of being hurt again. And he certainly doesn't want to get hurt by you because you're his one. And he's never felt for anyone, or he's never felt anything like the way he feels for you. He's saying, I had to walk away. So he had to walk away to process, to understand. So don't take it personally. You did everything right. And he's saying the universe is on it. And, when I came to terms with this on my journey, it changed my journey. And it led to union because, I was one of those Divine Feminines who was always in fear over what he was doing. I was stressing over it. I was jealous. And I was always thinking I'd done something wrong. And that was my own insecurity. That wasn't anything to do with him. That was to do with me. I had to heal that myself and realise who I am and that I am enough and that I am worthy. And when that came, into my energy field, when I allowed that kind of truth in, everything changed. And he's saying this to you. He's saying, I had to walk away for both of our, own goods so we could both heal. We've got, I cannot get over how much I hurt you. So he's also apologising for hurting you, for walking away from the way he may have done it or the things he may have said. And he's saying, I don't even quite understand it myself. So he knows he loves you and he doesn't understand why he's done the things he's done. I know he can't change what happened, but I hope and pray is that you find it in your heart to forgive me. I'm so sorry, I love you. So he's saying, I'm so sorry for what I've done. I do love you. And the universe is saying, it's okay, relax, I'm on it. So I feel the universe is speaking to both of you right now, saying, I'm sorting it out. And I feel that's why at the beginning as well, I addressed Capricorn instead of if your divine masculine is a Capricorn, because I feel there may even be some Capricorn masculines watching this, tuning in. And if you are here right now, the angel's saying to you, relax, the universe is on it, there's nothing to fear. Of course your divine feminine will forgive you. You know, she or he understands that you walked away to heal, and don't worry about things going wrong because they are always going right. So I feel, you know, there could be some form of communication coming in this month. So trust and keep the faith. I hope that helps. Okay, beautiful. Next sign then. Okay, we're doing Pisces. So if your divine masculine is a Pisces, this reading is for you. So I'm going to pick one of these cards here. Which one do we want? Here we go. We've got the number 9, first of all. Very spiritual number. Okay, it's about spiritual path growth, and there is a reason. So it feels like there's a real spiritual understanding coming into your connection in July. So, you know, not just your twin, but you too. You're both understanding why it's all happening the way it is. Why things have happened the way they have with the people and the situations that they have. Because there's a great deeper spiritual understanding coming in. And I feel that your spiritual journey together is becoming clear. You know, your spiritual understanding of each other is becoming clear. So I feel a lot of mirroring energy going on between you in July. So what does your twin want to say to you in July? Or what's going on with your twin in July? I will always remember how special you are. So your masculine saying, you're so special to me. And I always remember that. I always feel that, you know, that you're the one no matter where I am. And I know, yeah, I've got angel bumps. I know you're the one. And this is exactly what I said before I turned the card. So he's saying to you, you know, I don't need someone to tell me to know that. It's like then I turned the card. It's like I didn't need to read the card to know that. It was something that I felt. I channeled it. And he's feeling it. He's feeling it. You're the one. You know, he's saying you're the one. There's a reason for everything that happens. And I'm understanding that now. I'm understanding on a very deep level that there is a mission and a reason for us and something special between us and why we're here. And the message says, my love, know that when the time is right for us both, the universe will go out of its way to bring us back together in the most beautiful, amazing and effortless way. So the universe is on this. You know, there's nothing to fear, trust the journey. And I now understand, this is what I was feeling, that you and I have a mission together to help make a difference here on earth. That's why you've got the number 9. So if you start seeing 999, 999, big sign about your spiritual mission. If you start seeing the white stag, this is what's to come. I know that together we are a force to be reckoned with, and we will do amazing things for humanity and for this planet, okay? So he knows that you have a reason, there's a mission that you have together, and he's coming to terms with that right now. And that's why he's saying, I always remember how special you are because I know you're the one. So there's this real kind of telepathic vibe between you, you know, this real power, because you're realizing there is a reason for everything. So Pisces, you know, this is again, you know, showing that the Pisces energy is diving deep and you're mirroring each other. So again, you may be a Pisces watching, you may not be. Again, the masculines could be tapping in with this reading right now because you're finding the answers. You're becoming more spiritual, more tuned in. And I do feel we've got masculines watching, you know. So do what you're guided to do. You know that your feminine is the one. Trust the journey. I hope that helps, okay? Wow. So we've got 2 signs left then. I feel we're going to do Virgo next year. So if your masculine is a Virgo, this is for you. So which one do we want? This is the one. So we've got number 4, we need to heal too. So number 4 is angel protection. So if you've seen the number 4 Virgo, 444, 444, you know, you look at the clock, it's 444, big sign of angel protection. And your masculine is saying we need to heal too. So you both need to heal. You're both healing, not just the masculine right now, but the feminine too. And that's why sometimes there can be a delay or an obstacle, because there is a healing going on, and it's very powerful. We've got here, I realise now that some of the people that I used to hang around with were giving me advice that was not to build but to destroy what we had. And at the time I listened out of ego, not anymore. So your masculine is healing outside influences, no longer listening to other people or letting anyone get involved. He's stepping out of the crowd. He's stepping away from the crowd. And he's saying, I'm not doing that anymore. I don't need to have my ego boosted or stroked by other people, because I want to get stroked by you. So he's saying that to you. I want you in my life. And I cannot continue life as it is right now without you. I am therefore working hard on healing and changing my life so I can be with you, my one and only true love. And that's what he's saying. I'm saying I'm leaving behind the past. I'm moving away from karmic energy or anything toxic, anything that does not include you, because you are my one. And he wants you to know that. He's saying to you, I'm trying to understand our connection. And that's why there's still healing going on, because he's coming to terms with everything too. I want you to be happy. And as I've started the reading, a lot of rain coming down, so a lot of cleansing energy. You know, he's saying to you, I want you to be happy. So I want to heal, to be able to give you happiness. I don't want to upset you anymore. I don't want to drag you down. I want you to be happy. Your happiness matters to your twin. And I will always remember how special you are. So he knows how special you are. He knows that you're the one. He knows that you're the one that makes him happy, and he wants to make you happy too. And he's saying, I'm just trying to understand the connection. So some very deep healing going on. So if you're seeing the number 4 connected with angels, you're not alone, all is well. Trust that he's doing what he needs to do to be with you. I hope that helps, okay? So one sign left then. We've got Aries. Welcome, Aries. So this is the reason then for being here, you know, the masculine energy. So if your masculine is an Aries, or if you're a masculine watching this reading, I feel some masculines are tapping in today, because I'm addressing you directly. So this is a message for the divine feminine from the Aries masculine. So we've got one card left here. We've got number 11. So the Aries masculine needs to believe. And he's saying to you, I'm awakening right now. You've got the 11 energy, which is awakening. 11. We've got the rain coming down as well, connected with, you know, portals opening, cleansing energy, releasing the past, you know, healing. So believe and have faith. Blocking is processing. And again, we've got like the number 11 there, 11. So if your masculine has blocked you, he's processing. If you're a masculine tapping in with this reading, your feminine is starting to understand that you are processing, that you are healing. And you may start seeing 11. So not necessarily blocking either. If your masculine just seems to be blocking the connection, you know, not opening up, not responding to you, being a bit distant, they are processing. And if you're seeing 11 or 111, just let them do what they're doing, because they're processing, they're understanding, they're working it all out. That's what they need. This is a powerful sign that things are moving forward. You know, my masculine is an Aries, and, you know, we're in union, and sometimes he needs space to process, and I understand that, and I just let him get on with it. You know, so don't worry or stress out or, you know, think he's not going to return. He will. And that's why the angels and the universe are going to show you 11 at that time. Yeah, look at this. Our paths will cross again. So he's saying to you, no matter what I'm doing, even if I've blocked you or been distant with you, our paths will cross again. And they're giving me fear. So release any fear around that divine feminine, because the universe is going to show you the number 1. You know, 11, 111, the sign there that you are safe. I'm afraid of commitment. So he's afraid of commitment. Now he could be in another relationship, and you may think, well, how is he afraid of commitment then? He's afraid of committing to you because he's afraid of giving his heart to you. That's commitment, not a piece of paper or marriage with someone else. He's saying, I'm afraid of fully giving myself fully to you because you are my one. And that's what he's processing. Is he ready for this? Can he do this? Is he capable of doing this without, you know, hurting himself and you? Wherever you are, I'm with you. So he's saying to you, I don't have to be with you physically to be with you. I'm with you anyway. And he feels that too. He feels you live inside of him and he lives inside of you. And he's saying that I feel you. When the time is right, I really want just the two of us to go away for a bit. Somewhere nice, somewhere beautiful and peaceful to spend time together and get to know each other again. So he's saying, because I'm afraid of commitment, I want to be able to get to know you first. I want to ease us both in gently. I want to spend some one-on-one time with you. I want to go away with you. And our paths will cross again. So I feel he's waiting until he is free and able, to be able to whisk you away somewhere or suggest somewhere. Even if that's just spending time together at your house or, going somewhere for the weekend or going for a walk or driving out somewhere. Or even, getting on a plane to be together, but he wants you. And he's saying to you, I want you. And that's actually what he's processing. If he's blocking being silent or distant with you, that he does want you. And he's trying to work out how he can make it happen, when he can make it happen, and if he can make it happen. Because the if is the fear. And of course he will in divine timing, but this is a message for you, Divine Feminine, to trust that yes, your paths will cross again, all is well, and most importantly, that you are safe. So if you start seeing 1111, that's why. Trust the journey. Have a great month, sending you so much love, and I'll see you soon.